Okay, alrighty guys, welcome back to another Chilled Tradez video. We've got a small market update for you today. It's been Monday, the 2nd of September. A bit of a weird sort of day, but without further ado, we'll get right into it. Okay guys, once again welcome back to another Chilled Trade video here. It's just a very small, short and sweet sort of market update as things we got to look forward to. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. So I hope the sound's clearer now in comparison to the intro. Just gone off track slightly because I used my headset thinking it was better because I haven't got to hold my arm up and with an elbow on the desk to hold this one slightly closer. It's a really good microphone, but it is hard doing trend lines and stuff like that. So we sound a little bit distance away. It's only because I've had to put it down so I can use two hands to get a straight trend line. So what we're looking at here is Bitcoin. So obviously we've been all the way for the weekend. So obviously all the way last week. In fact, from a week ago today, we've just been down. Besides this one huge almighty vector candle down here, we've just been in a sort of slow, choppy grind. And today we've actually actually reclaimed a bit of a key level here. So we've reclaimed the 2021 pivot, I like to call it. So what this is zoom out to the daily. It's a area from 2021 where Bitcoin come and clean rejected off it, resulting in a corrective move down 26%. So it's quite a key area to get back on top of. And recently, it's been very good support, as you can see, all the way along here. Oh no, that's the EMA, sorry, excuse me. Where's the line gone? That's 37, way up here. So here, you can see it's been good support all the way along. And here we've lost it, and it held again here, and we've lost it again. But today, we have finally got back on top of it, just by the string of a thread. So zoom into the 1 hour. See, we are now fighting. Let me get rid of some of this. We're now fighting to stay above it, but it is acting as support. So this is quite a good area for us to reclaim, since it's been a weird sort of day. Lots of random things popping off. I think we've seen, what was it, Sushi Swap just randomly popped up. I think it was a minute ago. So some of us got a nice scalp on Sushi and shorting it back down. Some of them are. I'm not. The one I am watching, which I'm probably going to miss because I'm making this video, is Aave. And zoom into the 15 minutes. It's setting up quite cleanly here to come and take out this inefficiency. The huge gap is left down behind. So that's when we're watching in our private Discord. I'll leave a link in the description for our private Discord and a link to join as well, which I haven't done before. So loads of wins and stuff in there. Even still, in these absolutely horrendous market conditions, we have still been winning. I mean, I've personally sat on my hands a lot today. We did long Bitcoin. So the first trade I put in this morning was this trade here at the bottom. So I put my value area here. We rejected off the high, we bounced off the low, and we had a nice long all the way to the range high. We took profit, and that is about the only trade. Besides, there was one other. I had a long on Mu, I think it was. Bit of a high leverage, small size position there, which me and the guys and girls in the Discord took, which is really quite good. So back to Bitcoin here. We wanted to look at, so I've got this old chart drew up from last time, one of our last videos, and we've got here we had Friday the 30th. So this is the America's session in volume terms, which is here. Let me move this up. It was on the 15-minute time frame thing. I jotted all this down. And these volume areas are really quite key to obviously mark out on your chart. As you can see from here, this play was absolutely textbook from where we bounced off the volume value area low and we come all the way up on the 1 hour time frame to the top of it. So again, perfect play. So that's why they're quite important to watch these. And when we like to reclaim them, we know that we could probably get, hopefully, usually, not always. I mean, this is by no means a bullish market. But we should, as well as reclaiming that 58.2 pivot, which is literally this volume value area low for the 30th of the USA session. We've reclaimed that. We've also got the 50 MA underneath on the 1 hour time frame as well, which is still coloured bearish. And let's turn on some bands here as well. Bands are green. Would have provided a nice little long here. I don't know about... Yeah, so we had a bullish divergence there on the RSI as well. So obviously, it's a good place overall for the market for a Monday, since there's only been, I think, the futures market in America that's actually been trading. So zooming out, so we had the monthly close. Let me get up a clean BTC chart here in a minute with nothing drawled all over it. So okay, there I've got marks. Okay, let me give it some of this. This is fine. So we had the monthly close, and what I pointed out in the last video, I think it was, unless I've done it for my Discord, I can't remember, is on a line chart you can see the breaker structure, which isn't a good sign. So we've got a downtrend, a really sharp, acute downtrend here, if you wanted to, like that. And we've broken this structure. And as you can see here, last time we broke a structure on a monthly time frame, we come up, failed to reclaim it, and we went down another sort of, what was it, all the way down to the lows here. We've broken another structure there. So we go to this one here, drop down another 50%. Okay, so this is obviously 21. So the last time was obviously end the bull market, we actually broke. And yeah, okay, we come down, we push back up inside, got everyone all euphoric and excited again on this leg, but it was over. So the bands are still green, so we've got some catching up to do. We could retest the 12 or the 21 EMA band, which would bring us back down to our $48,000 area, which is obviously where we had, if we could zoom into the daily, which is our low, which is here. So on the monthly, this will be where the 12 EMA is to, or 21 EMA is to, sorry. So on to the weekly, because we had a new week. So we started this week green, and so far, last night's candle close was a fully bearish engulfing candle, as was this one here. So obviously we've had literally red, green, red, green, red, green. So things are sort of forming a little bit of a pattern here, but we're having a green week this week. There's lots of altcoins and stuff flying off all over the shop, and things are generally, so far this week, without sounding too optimistic, because do I think this can go all the way back down to the lows of 48k? 150% I do, and I think it is something we could quite possibly see. So personally, especially today, I've said to, besides the couple little trades we've done, short in and out, half an hour's trades, stuff like that. Other than that, I think the best thing you can do is just possibly sit on your hands. The market is not going to go anywhere. We've only come up today, something like, what was it, from today's low? Let me get on the, where's the daily open? So our daily open is here. So we've only come up from 57.2 to just over $1,000 basically in price on BTC. Obviously altcoins have ran a lot more, especially some of the, I think Uni, I think someone was saying was popping off as well. Just have a look on. Yeah, so Uni's popped off today. And I think the only other thing we need to do is look at the ETH BTC chart, because I believe it's broken a trend, which it has here quite clearly. Let me turn off this now. Yeah, so it's broken a long-term downtrend, actually. If I go on to the 4 hour, might be better. Try and get this zoomed out as best we can. So, that's it. From there. So yeah, a nice clean break. We've now got the bands in the 4 hour have gone green on ETH BTC. I mean, categorically speaking, is not a good thing through bull markets for ETH to be outperforming BTC, because as we all know, that can tend to mean that Bitcoin's done, it's had its run, ETH will go now along with altcoins. And we're having a lot of lower caps. I mean, it's been a good day for Total Free, as you can see. I mean, it hasn't broke trend yet by any means. It has. If you want to call that your trend line, then you can clearly say it's been broken. So, not... It's been good for some alts, you know. Some of them have been really good. IMX, I think, yeah, had a bit of a crash earlier on, even though that's Ethereum based as well. But it's been it appears to be the DEXs today on Sushi Swap, like cakes, pancake swap. What's that been doing today? I don't know, as I'm Binance, so maybe not. No, small run, small push, nothing much. So several things we're watching at is Aave, obviously, as I said a minute ago. On to this one here, on to the 15 minutes, just see what we're doing. Okay, still chopping. I might run another leg yet, which is fine either way. So then it brings us on to what else has been happening in the market, really, in terms of price action. What's been going on today? How many people decided to get really long on leverage? Price has gone up, open interest has gone up, shorts getting flushed out. Okay, fine. What about if we go on to CoinGlass heat maps on the 12-hour? Let's have a look. Okay, there's still 38 million, so it's more than yesterday. I think yesterday, roughly, there was 25. So shorts are starting to heap up at 59. So, what does that tell me in price action for BTC? Yes, I think I've doodled on the Bitfinex, what I want to say. Yeah, I have. What the hell is that? I have no idea. So, where does that leave us here? So, basically 60k. That's pretty much, now we're above 58.2. Our next rejection point is 60k. So, obviously, we'll draw a line at 60k. And this could provide us with a short squeeze up to the 60k. Will it happen? It's possible. The data is there to show that we have reason to go up that high. But at the same time, today, a few longs are built up. 27 million. Nothing not half as much as that. So, open interest is, it's moved up, what, in percent? Today, where are we? 2nd of September. Let's go. Where's the 3rd? There we go. Right, so today we've only moved up. Obviously, there's a line on it. We'll go back to here. The first, second's here, isn't it? Up to there. It's only 4.14%. It's just fine. Nothing major. So, it's good. And then we're going to look at Velo data, just see what things have been popping off. Here we go. I'll see what coins. Another one I was looking at was Reef, possibly as well, for a short. If it sets up, it might not. So it's only because if Reef was Vanary's open interest mask. Okay. Popcat. LPT. Yeah, maybe it's on here. I've seen it. These change so fast. That's kind of the 4-hour one. 4-hour. There we go, that's better. Are they? RDNT, mask. It's in there somewhere. Or uni, 1,000 rats. 1,000 rats, but there's been some proper crap popping off today. Jesus, what open interest wise. Ordinals, Arve's number 1, 11.10%. Good time to get that one on your charts for a short, ladies and gentlemen. 1,000 rats, 5.2. Vanary, whatever the hell that is. Uni, SKL, yeah, SKL know about LPT. Okay, so it's gone off there. So I was looking at Reef as a potential for a short, which is here. So just kind of waiting for it to gain 50%, like get acceptance below 50% of this cluster here, and then obviously my target would be these efficiencies. So we always like running a nice tight stop loss on these. So usually I always play like a break and a retest. So obviously you come down to here and you mark your inefficiencies. So I'd be like TP1 from there, TP2, and TP3 on the lows if you get that far. I'll trail and stop loss, or set your stop the entry on TP1. And if they actually fall over all this way, you can get a really good play out of them. So we're waiting, we're watching, and obviously Aave as well. So what's been happening on ETF flows? I've seen something. Ethereum had a 0 day. Did it? Yeah, 30th of August, and someone put it somewhere. It's been the best day for ETH ETF so far because it's literally had 0, not a single cent put through it. Ethereum. So Bitcoin is negative. I mean, from the 15th of August all the way through to the 26th, it had a nice inflow days. So that's looking good. And then obviously, huge amount of selling afterwards, which is obviously going to reflect into our price here. So I think that's about it, really. I don't think there's anything too much more to really dictate or say. Obviously, there's these moves you can make huge money trading imbalances, and that's mainly what we do in our Discord. Is times like this when you can't really build a swing long, you can't really build a swing short properly, or it's just choppy, but you have random crap like this popping off, then obviously you can get a good short out of it. I mean, my style of trading, sometimes I miss them because I like to see it fall outside, retest the 50%, fall outside and retest the 0% here. So some people do it this way, so they get rid of their fib, and I always use the volume, right? So to this little tool here, so it's the fixed range volume profile. It's the one I always use. It's just the way I got taught, and some people like to go. So they go from here, go from the top down. Right, is it gonna work? Or should I just get the tool? There we go to there. Then they like draw a trend line. Smack on it like that, and then draw on 50%. Obviously, you can write on there. We've got a big bearish divergence as well at the top of reef as well, which is really good to see. So you're going to 50% cluster, and I like to get acceptance below 50%, breakout retest, and away she goes. Usually, as a rule of thumb, they start to fill these. Like it started here, and since then it's struggled more and more to get above 50%. If I turn off the VRVP. Like, it's struggled to get back above since. I mean, you've got this monstrosity here. And then, obviously, it's tried to come up rejected, bounced off 50%, tried to get rejected, fell below 50% now. And it's probably going to bounce off here and probably going to bounce off 50%, if you had to ask me. But these are nice because it gives you, like, a solid trade that's to 7.88. So, like, the percent down to the actual full take profit is 28%, and your percentage for your stop loss is only 3.8%. And if you really wanted to, if you had a good clean break and a good strong move, you can literally start the trade at 50%. You will not get a better risk reward than that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's about it for me. I think we're done. Potential setups I'm looking at for the next few hours, really. I mean, this could probably take a day or so to play out, but will I leave it running overnight? Absolutely not. So, I think that's it. I think I'm done. Enough said. Bored you all to tears. So, without further ado, I shall see you on the next one.